Hello everybody, I'm Sneaksy Gamer, and today I'm starting a new game on the channel. I will be going to play Spelunky more, but for right now I want to start up this one. I am going to be starting Blasphemous 2. I purchased it on Steam. I wasn't thinking about the fact that sometimes games will have carryover stuff from your saves of previous games, so I didn't get it on the Switch. I got it on Steam. So if there is any bonus from having a completed file of the original game, I'm not going to have it. So unfortunately, if there's anything like that, I won't be getting any bonuses like that. But I did play this for a little while last night, and I liked it. I had some fun with it. It's very much just more of the same thing for the most part. I mean, it's different, but it is very similar gameplay. I picked this up the other day and hadn't played it yet and decided I would try it out last night. Yeah, an hour and 20 minutes is what I played. So I will be obviously starting a new game. I was skipping all the story stuff, so I don't know anything of what's going on, because I did intend to play it here. In the heart of everything takes root solitarity. Footprints without companions are left... I apologize, I was struggling to read that for some reason.
The eternal dawn of our penances heralds its imminent end. Each was born to put an end to the other. Now both await. But while yours slumbers, mine remains vigilant.
Is that the
May the miracle bear witness to this oath.
Can't remember her name.
By which I remain here for our long-awaited meeting. Wounded by the silence of this secluded existence.
Pretty sure that's the lady that we fought in the first game. The one who ends up helping you fight, helping you take out the...
As the city of the blessed name rose up,
the stuff
borne on the shoulders of three mighty statues,
the end of the first
the
one,
resounding beat of a great heart could be heard emanating from the clouds, thundering like the knell of an unseen church bell, raised higher than any other, enchanting us all to lift our gaze aloft in an ascetic call to prayer. For the miracle was about to give birth to a child.
Is that heart the thing that we saw at the end of the first game? I don't know if this is like a direct sequel or not, so I don't know about any of this stuff. Like, I don't know if it's just set in the same universe or if this is like an actual direct sequel, if we're playing the same character awakened again sometime later or what. Bile flasks. Press Y to consume one of your bile flasks and recover vitality. These flasks are refilled by kneeling before a prie-dieu. I still don't know if that's how that's pronounced. Okay, so here we have 3 different weapons we can choose from. We've got this one. which is Veredicto. We've got the ones I went with my character last night, which is Sarmiento and Centella or Centella. They're just really fast. I'm not too happy with them though, because they don't do a lot of damage. And then we have Ruego al Alba. I think I like this thing actually. It's slow, but it's quite powerful, and it's got this, whatever this is. Thou hast chosen thine companion on this pilgrimage. Only the miracle knows when thou shalt meet again in the presence of her two sisters. And that, whichever one you choose, is the statue that remains standing, so... Then we're out in the actual game. Can I not target upwards with this? Oh, I like that. Rather than blocking, we light this on fire. Okay, that's interesting. Resting before a preview will restore your health and flasks. It is the only way to save your progress. Upon dying, you will reappear at the last one you visited, and all the progress you have made since that point will be lost. Kneel before one whenever you can. And of course, first boss fight. Faceless one, chisel of oblivion. Why? That was much faster than it was with the other weapon. But I also knew his attacks too, so that made it a little easier. Are we going to do something gross again? Like with the boss in the first one? Oh, nope. Okay, you have acquired 1 Marks of Martyrdom. Because the first one, you like filled your helmet with the blood from the first boss and then like put it back on. It was fucking nasty. It is weird that I can't target up above me with this though. I can't swing upwards.
Penitent One, returned from the tomb, and walking among the mourners. Your awakening is now written on the eternal pages.
I think that means we're the same character then, the way she says returned from the tomb and walking among the mourners.
Annunciada is my name, and I hail from the heavenly mountains on high, the seat and the beginning of all that is holy, so that I may address you. Look upon me thus as a preceptor in this enterprise, hailing from the highest of all seats. Penitent One, the miracle shall give birth to a new child in a great heart descended from the clouds that watches over the ancient city of the blessed name from on high. You must reach it to stop its birth. But on this ascending path of penitence, the arch-confraternity awaits you. Those penitents that the miracle itself took as its sentinels now await your arrival.
Okay.
Orospina, the confraternity of embroiderers. Benedicta, of the confraternity of endless orison. Odon, of the confraternity of salt. Lesmes, of the confraternity of incorruptible flesh, all under the dictate of the oldest penitent, the first among them all, who was Eviterno, father of the penitents. Penitent One, the miracle has instilled 3 regrets in the consciences of 3 of its guardians. Only by revealing them shall you achieve the humiliation of the sculpted figures that hold up the city, allowing you to ascend to its upper reaches, and finally to the Great Heart. Look for the Guardians.
Okay. So first we've got Sacred Entombments, Palace of the Embroideries, and Crown of Towers.
Only by revealing the regrets guarded by the 3 guardians can you ascend to its upper reaches, and at last hasten towards the Great Heart.
Okay. Verdicto is the most powerful weapon in your arsenal. Its long reach, wide arc, and devastating strength increase the chance of stunning your enemies. In addition, its attacks will generate additional fervor with each strike, and can be empowered by the flame of the sacred incense. Thunder of Mercy is hold down X. Okay, Embers of Faith is R. That is much more powerful than the other one was. Not sure what this is. I'm assuming we can interact with those at some point later on then. It's a door of some kind. Prayers and fervors. Attacking and executing enemies fills your fervor bar, which enables you to perform varied and powerful prayers. You can equip them in your inventory. Verses, press B to recite a quick prayer, and chants, combine down and B to invoke a powerful prayer. That one is a chant. Penance to the Burial of the Lights. I apologize, I'm gonna pronounce a lot of this shit wrong. But invokes flames from the very earth itself, which inflict fire damage. Acquired 800 Tears of Atonement. That is so much more powerful than the other one was. Definitely something down there, I just don't know how to get to it. God, the reach on this thing is insane. Yeah, I think this might have been a great option. Can't do anything up here yet, right?
Welcome to my most humble of workshops, which is a flurry of sawdust, glue, and varnish. Montagnez is my name, Master Sculptor. One of those who, with steady hand and silver chisel, patiently carve out from the wood the faithful shapes of our true saints, so that they might be contemplated and revered by the devout. No trace of light remains in my glassy eyes, yet still I know what thou seekest and needest. For are we not all penitents on this earth, in some way? The miracle proclaimed that, as my profession was that of a master sculptor, I should carve in wood the figure of the Most Blessed Lady as my last work of art.
1 second, I'm trying to look up what that lady's name was. In the last one. Chrysanta of the Rapt Agony. Okay. That looked like her in the cutscene at the beginning.
Penitent One, I beg you, help me in this, my final piece of work. Seek out for me the finest chisels and tools, the most wondrous of pigments, and the most delicate of varnishes. And I can sculpt for thee figures that will fit into the altarpiece you carry on your back, like this very one I offer to thee here. Please accept this as a gesture of my unending gratitude.
You've acquired the traitor.
It is but the first piece of many more I shall carve for you. Now I shall place it upon the altarpiece upon your back, and you will feel its grace, but also its burden. The hands of the miracle will guide me in the carving in accordance with the memory you bring me. May they guide thee as they guide me, Penitent One.
Okay, Altarpiece of Favors. Visit the sculptor's workshop whenever you want to equip figures in your Altarpiece of Favors. Each figure confers powerful benefits onto the Penitent One and can react in mysterious ways when placed next to others in the altarpiece. You can increase the number of slots in your Altarpiece of Favors in exchange for marks of martyrdom. Traitor increases physical damage inflicted.
May the hands of the miracle guide thee, Penitent One.
So I deal a little more damage right now. I say a little more, I don't know how much more. It might be a lot more.
This heavy curtain that separates sin and confession, crime and judgment, conceals naught but shadows. Here, in my darkness, there remaineth but tears for me, and forgiveness for those of you who seeketh it. Where are the bereaved now? Where are the repentant? How long since the long agony of this sacrament began? Now that your penance of silence and the pain that plagues your flesh has led you to my dark confession, let me purge the guilt you bear, and thus alleviate your burden. Penitent One, return when the guilt scorches your brow. I will free you from your burden, for that is my purpose. Penitent One, I will...
Okay. So he removes guilt, if I'm not mistaken. Press to open the map. Remember to place markers whenever you find something interesting. I really like that this is so much more powerful than the other thing was. Granted, it's a hell of a lot slower, but I still think it's going to work out a lot better. Although I could see this becoming problematic if there's something that hits too fast for me to be attacking it then. I can't do a sliding attack with this either. Okay. Interesting. I can use this on those. It doesn't. Okay. Okay. So those things I can affect with this. I couldn't with the other weapon. However, the other weapon, when I attacked these, would not teleport me, but would I would follow the path of the light to the next mirror. Okay, so that's cool. Marks of Martyrdom. Attacking and executing enemies allows you to earn Marks of Martyrdom, which can be used to upgrade certain characteristics of the Penitent One. You can earn Marks of Martyrdom by fighting and exploring the map.
Who are you, whose face and name you keep hidden? No. Your name is of no consequence, if your footsteps have led you to me.
1 second.
Yerma is mine own. But this is not the right moment. For the steps that my promise inspires are swift, and the will that directs them unshakable. This hatred, which blinds my reason with shadows. I must leave at once.
Acquired Steely Battle Lance. Weapon memories. You now have access to the weapon memory section in your inventory. Use Marks of Martyrdom to acquire advanced combat techniques. Track down the bearer penitents to unlock techniques that are even more powerful. Tip of an object of worship that was turned into a weapon. It delivered a violent end to countless enemies, and the memories of those deaths linger on. Its strength resides in the arsenal of penitence in which it can be awakened. The night was dark and full of mist. Yerma saw her chance to climb in through an open window, breaking into that old church that discreetly oversaw a far corner of the village, a perfect night for her purpose. With cat-like agility, she climbed down a sculpture on the inner facade until reaching the cold marble floor. Nobody saw or heard her. She stepped into the temple's blackness, her eyes piercing every shadow in search of her objective, and there it was, on top of an altar at the end of the nave, a silver rod, an old sacred relic that had remained intact despite the centuries. It shone with a glow of its own, like some kind of living thing. It was said that the rod had been plated with an impossible alloy of oil-anointed silver. Yerma didn't hesitate. She slid from the shadows like a snake, took the rod, and felt its cold weight. That argent glow fleetingly reflected in her eyes, revealing them to be full of hate and thirsty for vengeance. Nobody will ever know what happened to that holy artifact. Okay, there we are. Tempered flames. Press RB to turn off Veredicta, interrupting the consumption of fervor. Ignition strike. Press RB after an attack on the ground to convert it into a powerful horizontal strike that turns Veredicta on or off. Or halves the time required to charge. That's very useful. And I like the idea of being able to turn that on or off. Increases base defense. Okay. Nice. Ivy of Ascension. Some surfaces can be used to climb. Hold down RT to cling onto these surfaces and not slip. Oh. Scratched lead sphere. Equip rosary beads in your inventory to upgrade characteristics of the Penitent One. Find additional knots to increase the number of beads you can equip. Slightly increases resistance to all physical damage. I am such a moron. See, in the time I played last night, I didn't read that thing. I was just skipping over things so I could experience everything for the first time. I was just like, oh cool, I can climb walls now. So I was just doing it like this. But here I can actually hold the button to grab on. That's very helpful.
Sleep, my child, sleep.
No answer. Don't know what that's about. That's so helpful that I can actually hold that to hold on. Small square hammer. Skilled sculptors use tools similar to this to work wood in its initial form. However, it is impossible not to conclude that any artist using such small a mallet must have sought to undergo some kind of penance or punishment. His last work, Part 5. It was then that the sculptor, witness to the whole ordeal, was blinded by a radiance that grew from the pious visage of the lady. A flare so grossly incandescent that it condemned him to the most absolute darkness. The old man blinded forever, yet in the midst of that deep blackness a vision persisted, engraved with pure light, the most beautiful face he had ever laid his eyes upon. Empty receptacle. Glass vessel able to contain the blood flowing from the crimson flesh touched by the miracle, used to increase the number of bile flasks. On hearing the young man question, the elder's gaze filled with melancholy. Yes, this church belongeth to a bygone age, one so ancient, so chaotic, that it's as if it wanted to disappear from memory, an age in which time itself decided to stop in a perpetual sunset, and in which every man yearned only for the designs of the divine. But so it happened that the faith of those people faded, quietly escaping from their hearts year after year. Even so, this abandoned church still stands, its foundations as firm as ever, as if it waited for something, as if it refused to give up the faith that so many had already lost. And the old man stood there gazing at the sturdy stone, lost in thought. Okay. coin that was used for many years as payment for the processions that traversed the roads at night time. These processions gradually died out, so finding a coin like this is a rare occurrence. The thick night mists snaked and curled around the lattice of trunks and branches that made out that forest. From that very fog that stick to my skin like a clammy shroud did emerge the shadows. They marched in procession with mournful parsimony, each one a bearer of their own lament and grim expression, confused, wafting forward in death. Seized by this sinister sight, I could not help but witness, frozen in place, as they slowly made their way towards me. Only then did the procession stop, the shadow guiding the group, the tallest and most tenebrous of them all, bowed down in silence, showing me the palm of his bare hand. He was waiting for something. Petrified, I could but mutter a few vain words whilst my whole being shivered. It was at that moment that the piercing light of a sudden dawn broke through the entangled canopy of that forest, tearing apart both fog and spectre, making them all vanish before me. The sweet song of birds conjured away the deadly silence that had reigned before. I will never know what tribute that ghost of mists would have asked for, nor if I will ever encounter them again. Interesting. Of the return to port takes the Penitent One back to the city of the blessed name. So that's basically the same thing we used to travel back to the last checkpoint thing in the other one. So we got that mallet.
Pray, how can I assist thee, Penitent One? This mallet is so wonderfully balanced in the hand that it feels quite effortless to move. Know that you have my gratitude, Penitent One. May the hands of the miracle guide.
Open up the skin and red flesh. Uncover the lie that my shell conceals, for I am only blood and bones. So allow the chalices to be filled with those who toast kings and priests. Now I shall grant thee a new flask.
The number of bile flasks has increased.
Bring me more vials. Bring me chalices and vials, and I shall fill them with mine own blood.
What is this for, then? Doth thee wish to make this sacrifice? Yes. It takes health, but I don't know what it does. It fills that thing, but I don't know what the purpose of it is.
Bring me chalices and vials.
There's obviously some point to doing that, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, blessed are we, for I behold a penitent. Humbly allow us to present ourselves to your reverence. We are Medardo and Escolastico, pilgrim merchants and scribes by trade. You never know where precious assets may be. What, pray, can be unjust or malevolent in walking the roads in pursuit of a twofold profit? That of the pocket by selling, and that of the spirit by prayer. While Medardo pays penance in his meditative meanderings, I take care of the business side of things, sparing not a drop of ink to write about the beautiful landscapes of the many varied paths we travel. But go ahead and cast your eyes upon our shop window. The objects that were lost on voyages have great appeal and fascination, as they have become a reminder of the feat itself. Cast your eyes upon our shop window.
So we've got Galera of the Living Briar creates a bolt of electricity that inflicts lightning damage. Or we have the Choirmaster increases the chance of critical hits when using prayers. First I'm gonna get this one, and then I'll come back
until
for the
our
thing.
paths cross again, Penitent One.
attacks can leave your enemies stunned. When this happens, press LT to execute stunned enemies. Defeating an enemy in this way grants you a Fervor, Tears of Atonement, and Martyrdom points bonus. Acquired 1,000 Tears of Atonement. Enough, I can go back and buy that other thing now.
Blessed are we. Feast your eyes upon our shop window. We have no more items left, but you never know what may turn up on these paths. Pray, come back later, Penitent One.
I don't know if there's gonna be fake walls like there was in the other one. This looks like a boss fight. Maybe not. Oh. Okay. I will come back to this later. See, with my other character, was when I played last night, I went up there. I didn't go up that other direction. not sure if I'll be able to get there because there's enemies in that other side. Might have to go down to this side to kill them first and then go do that. Yeah, I'm afraid of that. Didn't realize I could break those. That will take place of the lightning thing. Because that one does. Launches a crimson disc that returns to its bearer, inflicting mystical damage to its enemies. I haven't been over here yet, so not sure what to expect. There's no reason for me to be up here. Okay. What's down below then? Slightly increases the tiers of atonement gained. So this is the first one of those things. Do I really want to fight that right now, though? Okay. I shouldn't have died there, but oh well. Accumulation of guilt. Upon dying, a guilt fragment remains anchored to the world. The level of guilt rises, reducing the gain of fervor and your defense, but increasing tears of atonement and martyrdom points gained. Oh! Collect guilt fragments to partially recover or find someone who can ease your burden. Okay. I had the other weapon, would I go through this little gate thing when I used that? Looks like it probably would. That's interesting. What is this? It's the other weapon. Okay. New weapon gained. Sarmiento and Centella, whatever. Are the fastest weapons in your arsenal, forged with the intention of being wielded by experts from the school of the Verdadera Destreza, whatever, whose swift and accurate thrusts blended with their defensive mastery, adherence to the teachings of this school can transport the wielder to ecstasy, empowering their thrusts. Sacred thrust and parry. Your arsenal has increased. Tap LB to change weapons. You can rearrange their order of appearance in the inventory. Awesome. This one we can also attack upwards with. Nope. That's a boss or something. Let's just do that. I don't know if I can do anything while I'm here, but it's worth a try.
The wood is taking shape. I sense how its veins nourish a body that seeks to be wounded with my chisels and hammers, that yearns for the cuts and indentations that will free it from its coarse origins.
That's gross.
May the hands of...
Gross. Oh man. I think one of those little fruit flies had gotten down in my drink because there was something in there that shouldn't have been. Oh, that's nasty. Shit, I should have marked that thing on the map. Where was that bell that I found? Down there. That was it, right? There was the bell that I rang, but I couldn't go any farther because of not having this other thing. That's why I don't like this weapon. It's super fucking slow. I mean, it's not slow, it's fast, it just doesn't kill things fast. Why does it... Interesting. That's gotta be an enemy. Yep. Wow. Damn, those things do a lot of damage. Shit. Is this one of those things sort of like that? Like the hand portal thingies? Yep.
Find sisters.
I don't know if I trust that thing, but okay. Oh, that killed the other one too? Okay. I don't like those things. They kill me way too easily. Oh, that is really useful on this. That is incredibly powerful on those things. Wow. Down here. Mother of Mothers. Wait, wasn't that one of the locations in the last one? It is. Is it actually the same place? It's all decrepit and falling apart now. It does look like it's the same place.
Grateful.
Yeah, this is that pilgrim statue. What in the hell? That's so weird. So this is the same location, to a degree at least. It's apparently changed over however long it's been, but... Are you kidding me? That's extremely interesting. That is very interesting. So we can go back to... Are we going to visit other places that we were at before as well, or is that going to be the only one? had that big bell that would swing back, or that big light that would swing back and forth. That's it in the background. Wow. Realize he would actually hit me. Didn't realize he would hit me with the thing from between him and the actual targeting thing. course I can't get there from that direction. this the part where that tree was before? Yep. Golden Mask. Slightly increases resistance to all physical slightly increases resistance to fire damage. I was reading the wrong thing. no way you can get there in time. Almost fucking reaches it. There's no way I got myself stuck, right? There's gotta be some way to do it. fucker. That fucker. I don't know, maybe I should be somewhere else right now. I'm just gonna skip over this guy. These guys are just too much of a pain in the ass. That worked. Chime of the Twisted One. Invokes a ghostly bell, the chime of which causes mystical damage. Oh, and the elevator just comes down on its own, huh? Nice. Okay. Hey, what the hell? Where did you come from? I did find another one of these.
Tribute to honor. To honor.
Okay, what did I do? What did I just do? You are now able to travel to the city from any Ah. Interesting.
Find sisters.
That's really helpful. Does the merchant have anything else? What is this?
Come closer and contemplate this delicate tumbaga. The embroidered shawls, the silk dresses.
What the fuck?
You are in Regina's shop. My goods are my home, my bed. They are as much a part of me as I am of them. You point, and this diligent arm will surely grant your request. Here among my wares, I shall await your return.
We have no more items left. Pray, come back.
Okay. I will unlock those things later on.
Bring me chalices and vials, and I shall fill...
What the fuck? Gross. They're fucking peeling her skin off. What the hell?
Pray, how can... The altarpiece on your back now has more capacity. Here, I will wait for you until you gather more... May the hands of the middle...
Yeah, I can't reach that yet. Okay, well, that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.